Kubernetes is helping developer and operations teams deploy more complex applications than ever. When rolling out a new release or making other changes to our production services, we need to make sure we're prepared for any issues. Stackdriver is Google's fully featured operations management suite for cloud-powered applications. Let's take a look at how it can help you keep your applications and services healthy. This is the Stack Doctor. As you might have heard, the Stackdriver team has been working hard to support using Stackdriver with Kubernetes. It's still in beta, but I'm here today to give you a sneak peek. The first and obvious thing, we need a Kubernetes cluster to monitor. Let's create one. And there's no better or easier place to do that than Google Kubernetes Engine, or GKE. Now, the beta feature is only available for clusters running Kubernetes version 1.10.6 or later, so let's create one of those. Here's the gcloud command we're going to use to create our cluster. Note the Enable Stackdriver Kubernetes flag that opts us into the beta monitoring and logging features. We also need the cluster version latest flag to make sure that we're on a supported version, at least 1.10.6. Once the cluster is up and running, we'll want to see exactly what's running there. And what better way to do that than with kubectl? We have the monitoring and logging agents, the metadata agent, and heaps are all running in the Stackdriver agents namespace. These will collect all the details we need from our nodes running in the cluster. Now that we have a cluster with monitoring set up on it, let's take a look at the data. When we go to Stackdriver, by clicking on Monitoring from the Products and Services menu and look at the Resources menu, we can see a new entry called Kubernetes Beta. This is the new Kubernetes monitoring UI. Let's take a look. The first thing you'll notice is that we have three different ways of looking at our cluster. The infrastructure view may be more useful for understanding the physical layout of your cluster, nodes, and what's running where. The workloads view is more relevant if you care about what's running in the cluster and namespaces, more so than about the nodes. This may be relevant for folks responsible for the applications and services, such as the DevOps teams. And finally, the services view can help you understand how workloads in the cluster are exposed as services, load balancers, ingress controllers, and the like. And this might be most relevant if you're attempting to troubleshoot an issue, attempting to communicate with the services running on the cluster, and don't necessarily need to know about what's behind the services themselves. Note that every view allows you to click on any of the elements to get more details about them. You can see things like open incidents affecting that particular component, other events such as container restarts, and performance and utilization metrics. Even logs are integrated into this view for easy access. Now that our cluster is up and monitoring is in place, we can use Stackdriver to ensure that our application stays healthy. Come back next time when we use Stackdriver to identify, triage, and diagnose problems in our application. That's it for this episode. This is the Stack Doctor. Stay healthy out there.